nice to see you again. Welcome back. Today we're going to go over sewing machine basics on my current sewing machine and give you some tips and tricks that you can use to learn how to sew in your own home. This is my primary sewing machine. It's the one I have the most similar features with to ones you might have at home. Most sewing machines have the same basic functionality, and that's what we're going to go over today. We'll do another video at a later time outlining the basic functionality of some more advanced sewing machines. Your machine might have some or all of these features, so don't worry if something is missing on yours. Most sewing machines have the same basic parts. A hand crank where you can manually move the needle up and down, the presser foot, the needle, and the feed dogs, the presser foot lifter, the bobbin case and compartment, thread tension, the presser foot pressure adjustment, thread spool and pin, a bobbin winder. My machine has touch controls that allow you to switch between different stitches, a reverse button, decorative stitches guide, fabric thickness and density guide. And that's about it for the basic functionality. What we're going to do now is go over winding a bobbin. Bobbin winding is fairly straightforward on almost any machine you get. You want to follow your own instructions in your manual to make sure you do it the way you're supposed to do it. On my machine, you pull up the pin and you put your bobbin thread. I use specific bobbin thread. You can buy it at any store on the pin, and I put the bobbin on the winder. After running the thread through the mechanism, I wind the bobbin, take it off the spool holder, put it back in the casing, and once it's back in the casing, you follow the thread guide to make sure that the thread is properly placed in the bobbin casing. Now that your bobbin is wound, you need to thread your needle. Pick out your thread. It's time to load into your machine. Follow the guides along the outside. They're usually printed. And either use your automatic threader, as shown here, or get a needle threader from the store. It's my easiest way to do it when I don't have access to a needle threader, or the old-fashioned method. Now you get a threaded bobbin, a needle with thread in it. It's time to sew. Using your instruction manual, you want to select the basic stitch on your machine, a basic straight stitch, and select the thinnest weight of fabric you can if that is a selection on your machine. And then you want to take a piece of black paper and draw a line on it, or a white paper with a black line, just as long as there's contrast. Once you've done that, you're going to load the paper into the machine by lifting up your presser foot, placing it down, and lining up your needle with the line that you've drawn on the paper. Gently depress your foot to make your needle go, and follow the line as straight as you can. Don't worry if your first couple of times you don't have a straight line. It takes practice. It seems easy, but sometimes a straight line is anything but. Most machines are also going to have a small utility tray that you can keep extra feet in and other machine accessories. Also, you should be able to pull part of the machine out. This reduced sewing area is perfect for sleeves, tubes, and anything like that. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned a little bit about how to use your sewing machine. If you have specific questions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.